Hi there everybody, how are you doing? I hope everything is going well and that your IELTS preparation is going smoothly. Now, we all know about the talk of AI. Everyone's banging on about AI really, aren't they? And there is some good reason for this, of course. AI can be very useful tools for you. So, in this video, I'd like to suggest a little system on how you can use a couple of AI tools to help you improve your speaking performance. Make sure that you watch through to the end of the video so that you understand these 6 steps that I'm going to tell you about. And then when you know what these 6 steps are, it's very easy for you to apply them and start improving your speaking performance using AI. Keep watching. Let's start with step 1, and these steps are really quite simple. This is just a really easy thing to do, so I do recommend you try it out. Your first step then is to get some example questions that you are going to use in your practice. So these are example questions from the IELTS test. These example questions could be from part 1, they could be 2-minute topics from part 2, and they could be discussion questions from part 3. Now, if you don't know how to get any examples, please follow the link below and you can download some example questions that I will provide completely free. So you now have some example questions that you want to practice. Let's move on to step number 2. Step number 2 is to prepare what you are going to say as your answer and then to actually practice them. For this practice exercise, I'm recommending that you spend a bit of time thinking about your answers, considering the content that you want to deliver. So here we are going for quality. Now, I know in the real test, you don't get time to sit down and have a think about what you are going to say. You have to react spontaneously. However, as part of your preparation program, it is good to do something where you just focus on the quality of your answer as well. So that's what we're doing here. You can look on the internet to find any content ideas if you are stuck. And then once you are sure about the kind of ideas you want to say, just practice delivering your answer. If you like, you can have a friend and family member in front of you so that you have got someone to actually speak to. But if you are shy, you can do it by yourself and just talk into the air with no one listening to you. That's step number 2, preparation and practice. Now, after that, you should be ready for step number 3. And step number 3 is to record your answer or answers to the questions that you prepared for in step number 2. When you record your answer, you need to use a speech-to-text AI tool. So recording it, the audio is good, but for this practice stage, I want you also to get the text of what you say. So try and find a speech-to-text AI tool. Now, you can do this if you have a Mac or Windows. The inbuilt function in the operating system will allow you to do this. And there are many other apps that you can use as well. Personally, I use an app on my phone called Otter. However, there are plenty of others. I've put a link in the description on an article about speech-to-text AI tools. So if you're a bit unsure about which tool you want to use, then please take a look at that article. So that's step number 3, record your answers using speech-to-text. Now, step number 4 is a simple technical step. This is where you capture the transcript that you produced from step number 3. So it's just a question of finding the transcript and copying it. Once you have it copied, then you're ready to move on to step number 5. And of course, what happens after you copy is you need to paste the text somewhere. And this time, instead of speech to text, we're going the other way. So step number 5 is pasting the text into a text-to-speech AI tool. Once again, there are several tools that you can use. It seems to me that 11labs.ai is the most popular AI tool for this. And luckily, there is a free version that you can use here that will fit your purposes. Step 5 is an important step in the process. I'll just demonstrate what I'm talking about here on my computer.
All right then, ladies and gentlemen, so here we are in my computer and I'll just demonstrate how to use the text-to-speech function. So what I have here is some examples of some strong answers and weak answers for part 1 of the speaking test. You can see the questions are on the left and we're going to copy and paste some example answers into the text-to-speech tool. So let me just come out of full screen here so that I can copy the answer. I think we'll have, do you like cooking? So let's copy the text for the positive answer. Yes, I do. And just copy there. Now we just have to go into the online. We just have to go into 11 Labs. Here it is. So let's click try for free. And of course, surprise, surprise, there is a sign up or sign in option. So make sure that you need to sign in with your Gmail or whatever you want to use. And then once you have set up your account, then all you need to do is paste in the text that you want. Now, if you look at the bottom left, you can choose the type of person that you want to narrate. So they have, let's go for Alice then, and then generate speech.
Yes, I do. I think this is because I want my children to have a healthy diet. If I cook, I know that my children will eat food that is good for them, especially vegetables.
And there you have it. It's as simple as that. You can just use the controls to play the text again and again as you need to. So have fun with 11 Labs, and just a point there, it will give you 5,000 characters in the free text-to-speech there. So that's pretty good. It will allow you for at least, I would say 5,000 characters would get you to a 2-minute talk. Certainly you can practice part 1 and part 3 of the speaking test very easily. So have a go at that and it will help your speaking performance there.
Finally, we move on to step 6, where you play back the audio of the text that you pasted in. Notice that you can choose the different characters to deliver the speech. Obviously, you want someone with an English accent rather than a non-English accent, because the idea here is that the AI tool gives you a model for how to speak better. And this is really good to improve your pronunciation. Pronunciation skills can be improved by listening and modeling. So step number 6 is all about listening to the example that you produced with your own language, and then try and model the way the pronunciation is delivered. So, by following these 6 steps, you're going to take some strong steps towards really improving the way you speak in the speaking test. And it's a little bit of fun, it's quite easy to do as well. So let me know in the comments, what kind of AI tools do you find useful in your IELTS preparation? How do you use AI to improve your IELTS score? Let me just remind you of these 6 steps before we go. Step number 1, find some questions from the speaking test, part 1, part 2 or part 3. Step number 2, prepare and practice your answers. Step number 3, record your answers using a speech-to-text AI tool. Step number 4, simply capture the transcript, copy the text that you created in step 3. And then step number 5, paste that text into a text-to-speech AI tool. Finally, use the AI tool to play the speech back to you using good, well-modelled pronunciation. And as you listen, try and model the way the information is delivered to improve the clarity of your speech. I hope this video gave you some preparation ideas. Remember, if you like this video, watch more videos. I've got plenty of really useful tips and strategies. It's all free. Just subscribe to the channel. Make sure that you catch all of the videos that I put out. So, thank you very much for watching this far, and have a great day, week, morning, afternoon, evening, weekend in whatever you're doing. I'll see you in the next video.